Turning now to the politics, Governor Gavin Newsom, delivering on his promise of common sense gun control legislation for California, has just signed SB 1327. Now, this gun bill is modeled after the controversial Texas abortion bill, which will allow people to sue abortion providers, and in this case, gun dealers and manufacturers, when an illegal gun is used in a crime. So here to comment is the co-author of the bill, Senate Majority Leader Robert Hertzberg. Good morning, Senator. Thank you for joining us this morning.
Good morning, Giselle. How are you?
I'm good. Had a good weekend. Hope you did too. Congratulations on the passage of your bill. How significant, and in what ways do you think it will make a difference?
Well, I hope we get guns off the streets. I mean, look, no one wants to take away folks' legal weapons. If you want a weapon to protect your home or to protect your business, this only applies to three kinds of weapons: a 50 caliber machine gun, an assault weapon, or what's called a ghost gun. Ghost gun is where you file the serial number off, or you buy it on the internet without a serial number, and LAPD says that we have a ghost gun epidemic, increase in 400% of these. So this is a way to take this Supreme Court decision, which I don't agree with. But the truth of the matter is, when the 5 justices in the United States Supreme Court says this is constitutional, we're going to pass this to the states. We'll let the states be creative and inventive in the laboratories of democracy. We're going to use that law in every way possible to protect people from gun violence. And the last thing I'll share with you is we have, I think it was before we started signing bills this year, 107 gun bills. And people say, well, what do you need a gun bill for? Well, the reality is they work. Gun violence is down by 50% in California, and and everything we can do to save lives is the right thing to do. So let's be creative and try to use this.
Well, I'm sure you know Governor Newsom is acknowledging the bill is likely to be challenged by the Supreme Court.
That's right.
What do you think is going to happen there? And are you prepared for that kind of a fight?
Yeah, of course. When we drafted this, we were very, very cautious in how we wrote it. And in fact, listen to this. There was a group called the Firearms Policy Coalition, I think from California, that filed a brief in the Supreme Court that says, look, if you're going to take this approach with respect to women's reproductive health, we're afraid that they're going to do this in guns. So this exact argument was before the Supreme Court. So we were extremely cautious in how we drafted this. The ACLU says, oh, we don't like this. We have a provision that says if it's deemed, if the law is overturned, it has a triggering mechanism. So we did the homework, to make sure that we're as best protected as possible in terms of making sure this is constitutional. But let me ask you this, Senator, because time is short with us. Some critics say it won't have that much of an impact on gun safety because many of these mass shooters obtain guns by legal means. Does the bill do anything to address that? Yeah, if you look at these last couple of shootings in these schools, they're kids between 18 and 21. We've applied the law to 18 to 21. And so if your neighbor, look, anything that we can do, we do so many things in the law. We have Amber Alerts and all kinds of things that we do where we enlist the public. And this is a way to incentivize and enlist the public to help us reduce gun violence. And in my judgment, to any mother who loses their son to one of these situations, and if you save one life, it's the right thing to do. We have to try everything.
Right. And as you pointed out, your bill has garnered some criticism from the left, even the American Civil Liberties Union, which warned that the measure would set a dangerous legal precedent in that it legitimizes the Texas law, which you said you don't agree with, allowing for abortion providers to be sued if they perform abortions. What's your response to that?
We already have the dangerous legal precedent, and the Supreme Court said it's the law of the land. I get what the ACLU does, and they're purists, and I don't have a quarrel with that. But their attitude is, it's a crummy law. Why should we do another law based upon a crummy law? And our view is the Supreme Court made the law. We're going to be creative and do anything we can to save lives. And if for some reason it's overturned, then this law is null and void. So, sometimes you've got to push the envelope in the interest of saving lives. And gun violence has been, we just had the story about this before I came on watching it. It's horrible.
That's right, in San Pedro at the park. Well, California Senate Majority Leader Robert Hertzberg, thank you so much for being here. Congratulations again on this huge legislative achievement, and we'll be following this law and see how it does at the Supreme Court. Thank you.
Giselle,
we'll be back, everyone. This is your morning.
Really appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.